Belle and Cinderella's Enchanted Quest. As the clock struck midnight at the royal ball, a sudden flash of light filled the ballroom. Cinderella's famed glass slipper shattered into shimmering pieces, and a hush fell over the crowd. From the ceiling, a mysterious scroll floated down, unfurling itself to reveal a cryptic message: "Find the missing piece before dawn, or all magic will vanish." Belle, visiting from her kingdom, rushed to Cinderella's side. "Are you all right?" she asked. "I'm fine," Cinderella replied, picking up a glittering shard. "But without the slipper, the magic that protects our kingdom is in danger." Just then, the fairy godmother appeared, looking worried. "This is the work of Rumpelstiltskin," she said. "He's jealous and seeks to steal our magic." Belle's eyes sparkled with determination. "Then we'll find that missing piece." Cinderella nodded. Together. They hurried to the castle's enchanted garden, which had transformed into a maze of towering hedges. At the entrance stood a talking rosebush that whispered, "To pass this gate, answer me true. What has roots as nobody sees, is taller than trees, up, up it goes, and yet never grows?" Belle smiled thoughtfully. "It's a mountain." The rosebush parted its branches. "Correct. Proceed, brave ones." They navigated the maze, but every path seemed to lead back to the start. Cinderella noticed the moonlight reflecting off a trail of dewdrops forming arrows. "Look, perhaps we should follow these," she suggested. They followed the dewy arrows and found their way out. At the maze's exit, they encountered a grove of willow trees, their branches swaying, though there was no wind. A soft voice emanated from the leaves. "I speak without a mouth and hear without ears. I have no body, but I come alive with wind. What am I?" Cinderella pondered. "Is it an echo?" Belle shook her head. "No wind? Wait, it's a musical instrument?" She snapped her fingers. "It's a whisper." Just then, Cinderella felt a breeze and heard a faint sound. Yes, a whisper. The willows parted and a path opened. "You may pass," the trees whispered. They arrived at a river with no bridge. A boatman appeared, his face hidden under a hood. "To cross my river," he said, "answer this riddle. What can run but never walks, has a mouth but never talks, has a bed but never sleeps, has a head but never weeps?" Belle grinned. "A river." The boatman nodded and ferried them across. As they stepped onto the opposite bank, he handed them a golden compass. "You'll need this." The compass led them to a towering clock tower. Inside, gears turned noisily, and at the center stood Rumpelstiltskin, twirling the missing piece of the glass slipper. "Looking for this?" he sneered. "Give it back," Cinderella demanded. He chuckled. "Only if you solve my final riddle. Fail, and the magic is mine." They nodded, undaunted. "I am the beginning of the end, and the end of time and space. I am essential to creation, and I surround every place." Belle and Cinderella exchanged glances. Belle whispered, "The letter E? It begins end, ends time and space." Cinderella added, "And it's in every and place." Together they answered, "It's the letter E." Rumpelstiltskin stomped his foot. "Curses!" Outsmarted again. He reluctantly handed over the glass slipper piece. "But mark my words, I'll return." With a swirl of his cloak, he vanished. They raced back to the ballroom, where the first light of dawn was peeking over the horizon. Fitting the missing piece back into the slipper, a radiant glow enveloped the room. Magic surged through the kingdom, restoring everything to its enchanted splendor. The fairy godmother appeared, beaming. "You did it!" The guests cheered, and music filled the air once more. Belle laughed. "That was quite an adventure." Cinderella smiled. "Indeed. Perhaps next time we'll invite Rumpelstiltskin to the ball. Maybe then he'll think twice about causing mischief." Belle winked. "And we'll be ready with more riddles." They rejoined the festivities, knowing that together they could solve any puzzle and protect the magic of their world.